Alright people, welcome to another video on the channel. My name is Stefan, I'm the coach of the Grand Lake Guardians and I'm here for my draft analysis for the BHDL low tier division. Um, right ahead, this is my comeback in BHDL because I skipped season 5 because I needed a little break from the league. I've been there from season 1 to 4 and then I skipped 5 and then I was coming back to season 6 because I was interested in the low tier division. I'm going to explain some things as well from the rule setting, so like how many points we get, what kind of format this is, the terror typings, the Smogon rules we are assuming in the league, and then after that I'm going quickly about what my team is for this season, and then we find out. The rules are very simple. We have a snake format league that is we are drafting months from the 16 coaches we are in, from 1 to 16, and then we have a wheel pick. So the number 16 is going to pick 2. Then we're going back to 1. There's going to be another 2 picks, and then forward as we speak. We were kind of in the middle of the pack with the 10 pick overall. We have a maximum amount of 105 points for a minimum of 10 months till maximum of 11. We have to pick at least 10, so we can surpass the number 105. And then the draft started when been like 3 or 4 days was the time. There are also going to be Terra options in this league. It's going to be 11 points for 2 months. They are disclosed by 3 different typings. I will go back later in the video to announce which are my 2 Terramons for this season. The smoking rules are very simple. So it's the standard smoking rules, so like evasion clause, one KO moves are banned, endless battling, so like we don't want to get stally and something, and no species clause, so like you can, for example, draft Blossom and then Gloom because they are a species, so they are not allowed. Some abilities are banned, like Moody and all the cringe stuff like Sandville and all the evasion boosted abilities in weather conditions. Got moves as well, but I can't figure that now out of my head. But like Confuse Ray is something, Teeter Dance, some of the crazy moves, Revival Blessing and Less Respects are also banned. That I know for sure. And some items as well, like King's Rock, Lex Essence, Quick Claw, all banned. We are battling on 100 level on level 100. It's gonna be 1 week till the side. We have a 9 week schedule, and the top 8 is gonna go through to the to the playoffs. So like number 1 seed is gonna pick from pick 5 to 8, I assume, and so forth, so forth. And then the last one has no choice but take the leftover. Um, yeah. Without further ado, I'm gonna talk about my team and my thought process and what to expect from this season as well. As you see on the left side, for you guys for left side from me, from the right side. Sorry. Rewind. The right side of me, there you can see the months I'm selecting for the season, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about it as well. With my first overall pick, I picked up Mian Chao. Mian Chao is a very fast and probably one of the top 3 best mons, I think, personally, in low tier. because it's such a good mon. It's a fast killer. Got access to some pretty amazing abilities in my opinion in inner focus, regenerator, and reckless. Inner focus allows me to not get intimidated at all, so I can freely set up with like bulk up or sports dance if I want. Regen is just like, for example, if I bring scarf, I can get HP back um, from regenerator, so I will be maybe using like scarf sets or life orb sets because it hits very hard, and then after that I'm getting my HP back from switching it out. And reckless is just like close combat. If it is a move that can crash or get recoil, it get boosted by 1.2 on the damage they put out. As I mentioned before, it's a fast U-turner, close combat, drain punch, out of sphere, triple axle knockoff. You can name some moves as well. Trailblaze even to can make itself a little bit speedier with life orb, Trailblaze. So I can pretty much set up for free if I want, and then go from there. If I get access to the psychic types, I can use knockoff or U-turn to get out of there. Perhaps if they don't be faster than me or scarfed, so let's have to be patient about it. It was mainly it was a top tier month, so it's like 18 points. So we have 87 points left from from the team. So with the next pick, you see, I mentioned regenerator before. I had a plan with it. So my next pick is gonna be for 16 points. Sluking. Sluking is another regen mon. It also gets own tempo and oblivious as its abilities. Pretty much, this is gonna be is some fun abilities as well because one I with both oblivious and own tempo I can't be intimidated, which don't matter to Slow King. But Oblivious also provides me of not getting taunted. So I don't have to run like Mental Herb for my chilly reception or T-Wave or perhaps maybe if I be funky going for Trick Room to be offensive Slowking set. Um, yeah, it's a water psychic type. It helps very well with the psychic resist for Mienshao. So it's like that was a pretty good pairing for yeah, mainly like Mienshao as well because Mienshao has some it's not helping with flying or fairy, but I have other mons in my mind that can help me with that. So yeah, as I mentioned the abilities, so it's gonna be oblivious, own tempo, and regen. Um, what moves does it get? Future Sight, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Scald, Surf, Hydro Pump, Future Sight if I want to be a little bit cheeky. Um, Also regen on, so I'm happy with that. And going into the next one I'm having is a kind of bit of an funky thoughts I had in my mind. We picked up Hydrapple. Hydrapple, grass and dragon type, with abilities of Sticky Hold, Super Spit Syrup, and also Regenerator. I had a triple regen core in my mind. I was originally gonna pick Cyclozar instead of Hydrapple, but Anastasia picked him in on the wheel spill on the wheel spin. As I mentioned before in the rules. So I was like, which other mon gets access to regen? Then I saw that Hydrapple was still there, so I was like, I never use this one, so I will try it out. It gets some. It got some fun setups like Nesty Plot, Iron Defense, that moves like Giga Drain, Leaf Storm. I can use some shenanigans like Eject Pack to get out of that situation. I have to be very careful for eyesight moves because that's a 4-time weakness. But I have Slowking for that, so and also my next one in particular. So I have to be very be aware of that. Flying types also gonna hurt me like a. I'm not gonna say the word. You know what I mean. It's also fairy type, and that's gonna be a kind of little bit of an issue for this team. I've built, but I have a mon in the back that can deal hopefully with some fairy types, but we will see about that. Um, it was 15 points, so we already Slowking was 16, Miacha was 18, so it was like it's 49 points, so we have 56 left. And I picked up another high tier mon right after Hydrapple. So it's gonna be like my top four mons are like somewhere between 60 to 70 points already of my budget, so I have to be a little bit secure for my other mons. But my next pick is gonna be Chandelure. Chandelure is an amazing Pokemon, one of my favorite mons from Black and White, because that was one of my favorite gen gens there are with the mons as well, because Mienshao I believe is also from Gen 5. So like Chandler is a very good mon. It's got base 80 speed, got some very high special attack, with abilities of Flash Fire, Flame Body, and Infiltrator. If people wanna try and try and get some screens on me, I can bring Infiltrator Chandler to bypass the screens or Aurora Veil for some. I don't know if there is any team with Aurora Veil at the moment, but it can help very well with the fairy types. I can hit them very hard back. Sorry guys, a little bit of a cough. But yeah, it's a very strong ghost and a fire type with access to an energy ball, flamethrower, overheat, inferno. But that's a highly like 50 accuracy move. So maybe we can bring like inferno blunder policy, so we can have a +2 speed. Also gets access to hex, so can willow wisp and hex. I can do. Um, I can use Memento to get my opponent's Pokemon get especially -2 on his attack and special attack, so I can come back with another mon and then kill him if I want. So yeah, I was very happy to pick up Chandler. It's one of my favorite ghost types. It's not particularly my favorite fire type, but it is one of my favorite ghost types. I really look forward to see what he can do in this team. Um, with that in mind, I have a fast Pokemon in Mian Shell. I have two slow Pokemons in the form of Slowking and Hydrapple, and a kind of mid-tier speed for Chandler with 80. So I needed some form of um, speed control in this team. Because for Animons in the back, there needs a little bit of speed control to help prepare for this team. And I saw a very fast um, full switch user and also able to help me with the speed control. So my next pick for 10 points was Galvantula. It's a bug and electric type, so it's fast mon. I believe this is my fastest mon with 106 because Mienshao was 105 speed. So this is 106 speed. So this is my fastest mon in my team. But it can help out with the speed tiers in my team. It gets some. I gets it gets one good ability and two semi good because it gets got compound ice. So like for example, T Wave. It has a chance to miss, but with compound ice, it gets a boost in its accuracy, so I can hit thunder waves pretty freely. It also get access to sticky web. A sticky web is very important for this team because it's, as I mentioned, it is a very slow team. So we have to see what Galventure can do. I'm mostly gonna run like focus sash sets or mental herb if Phasmon wants to taunt me. But it also access to like Bug Buzz, Full Switch, Thunderbolt, Electro Web, Electro Ball because it's Phasmon. Because if it's slow mon, I can use Electro Ball to get as much damage as possible from it. Access to Energy Ball, the concept of physical move, Sucker Punch. So it's like mainly is this my way to help my low speed mons to help me with that. Um, that was for 10 points. Now we're going to my not my official pick because Lazy took this mon away from me, so I had to I talked to him during the draft, and I was like, I really want this one because I've never used it, and with Slowking, being with Chili Reception and help me get up the hill for this one, it helps my team pretty much. And he said, yeah, you know what? I'm happy to trade it for you if you draft Earthworm for me. So originally I drafted Earthworm, but I traded away to Lazy for this one. And it's gonna be Sand slash Alola. Sand slash Alola is an Ice and Steel type with the potential to getting the ability Slush Rush. Slush Rush boosts the speed in the hill, which means he's gonna be a fast sweeper for me. In the hill, this is my fastest one with like he's the original is like base 70 speed, but with the slush rush it doubles the speed, so it's like be 140. So it's gonna be a lot of speed. It gives me access to rocks, spikes, rapid spin. Um, I'm a little bit sad that there was 7 points and not 6 points because this there was 100% gonna be my Terra Captain if this was 6 points. But I heard from one of the commissioners that it was boosted up to 7 points because weather mons are very strong in low tier. I've seen a team with a very scary rain team that I have to face in this league. So I'm very scary for that. Yes, ice and steel types get access to Iron Head, Heavy Slam, Triple Axle, Ice Spinner, Ice Shard, this is a priority, Ice Shard, Rock Slide, Brick Break to potentially get away from screens. Ice Spinner is there to break a potential terrain. So yeah, and this is also like 4 times resistant to ice move, so it helps with Hydrapple as well. So it's gonna be a fun mon to use. I hope I'm having a lot of fun with this mon, but we might see in this league how it goes. Um, with that in mind, Sunshine Lola was already bespoken, so my next pick for 6 points is gonna be Claw Witcher. Claw Witcher has one ability and one ability only, and that is Mega Launcher. It has the same ability as one of my favorite megas of all time, and that's Blastoise's ability. Blastoise also gets access to Mega Launcher. Mega Launcher does the work for the Aura moves and the Pulse moves to get an original boost of 1.5. So, for example, like Flash Cannon, Aura Sphere, Dark Pulse, Water Pulse are very boosted as well. So slap an choice packs on it, and this mon has an ability to get put some holes in teams. And for 6 points, I was like, I never tried to Clawitzer. It's a fun mon. I used it in the past a little bit in another league with Terra, and it was a very amazing mon to use. I believe I got some 7 or 8 kills with that mon as well. I had Gaventia in the team as well with sticky webs, so there will be a main reason why I was putting those two, Galvantula and Glowitzer, on the same team because I used it before and with success as well. So this is 6 points. Also gets utility like flip turn, U-turn. I can use even it got some very good physical moves as well. All through his attack is not very that high, but I can use like Swords Dance, Liquidation, and some other moves as well. So we can see what it goes. As I mentioned before, all right, after this pick, I was like, I need a grounded poison type because that's very important. Because if people are bringing toxic spikes or wants to toxic me, I can't. The only way to handle that is with Sand Slash, but I'm not thinking I'm bringing Sand Slash that much if the matchup is perfect for it. So I need a grounded poison type to help me with the potential of getting rid of the toxic spikes as well for me, and to be immune to toxic as well because some I don't know which ones in low tier are getting toxic, but with that in mind, Gen 1 has an amazing Pokemon in Arbok. Arbok it gets Intimidate, which is one of the best abilities I think is possible in competitive Pokemon as well. Shed Skin and Unnerve. Unnerve keeps me away from um, eating berries. Shed Skin has a chance, a 33% chance to cure the status of mons in battle of each turn. It's the same ability as like what is like Sandkana has, and I believe Crafty gets it as well. So yeah, we have some fun sets to run with Arbok if possible. We can run T spikes, we can run Toxic as before I said, with gonna be immunity, and it soaks up the Toxic spikes, but also can set them, and that's is my main preference with Arbok. Um, it also get access to priority as like Sucker Punch. I can use coil sets. You get access to Crunch, Earthquake, access to Trailblaze, two powerful moves in Gunk Shot and Potion Jab to help me with the potential of getting Coil. So Coil is getting +1 attack, speed, and accuracy. So my Gunk Shots would have missed, but with a White Lens, for example, I can boost even further the accuracy. So I can hit like for I have a 2% chance, I believe, after a coil that I can miss a gunk shot if I want. So there are some options as well. I don't believe it gets skill shot, but we can have Trailblaze to boost up speed as well. We can access the Earthquake. He can drain if I want to bring him. If I want to bring special Arbok set, which will be fire, but I don't know. I don't know about that. So yeah, getting on the back of the of the draft. It was almost the time of the day for me to get. I still, with the team in mind, we had some typings as well, but I still missed a ground type. And I was like, which mon I can. Really, a lot of ground types was already gone. Like, yeah, Battle Swine was already gone by this moment, I believe. Was one of the mods I was thinking about. Some other ground mods as well because I was like, what's a good mod I haven't tried many times that will fit this team. And as I was looking at my team, I didn't have so much physical bulk in this team, so I was like, I need to see what I can do. It was either gonna be a toss up between Mudsdale or the next Pokemon I'm talking about, but like Mudsdale is way slower, is like 36 points slower than the mon I'm going to. Mudsdale also has some, I believe, higher attack but less defense, and my next mon has less attack than Mudsdale but a higher defense, and that was more the case. Like I was gonna pick this one, and the next one I was talking about is Senecona. Senecona is a second snake because I like to be funny this season. I would like to have some fun with it as well. It's also a coil mon user. I can run a loaded dice set with like the moves of Rock Blast, Skill Shots to boost the speed. It gets three abilities in the form of Sandfill, Sandspit, and also Shedskin, so it's another Shedskin user. Sandspit, Sandspit is good for me because I can I can boost the defense of Senecon with the Sandstorm. Um, it gets me access to Stealth Rock, Glare for speed control. I can run AV sets if I want with strong moves like Rock Slide, Earthquake. It even gets access to Outrage, I believe. With Glare, Stealth Rock, Rest, Sleep Talk if I want. So this is gonna be the physical wall for me. I really look forward because I really like this mon in general because of the sprite of this mon, because it's just a silly cobra. So that was the pre-evolution. I make it a little bit of a joke, but it's a silly cobra. So you see the point. Yeah, and that was also 8 points. I mentioned before Clowitzer was six, and didn't mention this before, but Clowitzer was 6 points and Arbok was 5 points. We had 5 points left, and I didn't want I didn't want to have the ability to have only one option of removal. So with our final pick is gonna be Noctowl. Noctowl's Gen 2 Pokemon. Normal flying gets two not that important abilities to me, but one that's very useful, I think, because it gets abilities of Insomnia, Keen Eye, and Tinted Lens. With Tinted Lens, not very effective moves to hit like certain mons. It does neutral to it. So, for example, it's a normal flying type, so rock type. I can hit for neutral damage with either my normal types with normal moves or my flying moves. So yeah, this is mainly why I draft this one, because I really like Noctowl. It was my staple in my Fire Red, Leaf Green. No, I'm saying this wrong. My Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Nuzlocke, because that was a very great one. Except with the likes of Feraligatr with it as well. It was mainly my two ones I was going into. And fun fact, Noctel was also my first shiny that I got because I got a shiny Hoodoo in Hardcore Soul Silver. That's why I was thinking like I want to bring this one in. Gets access to Calm Mind, Moonblast, and mostly important, it gets access to Defog. And that's my second removal from this team. And I have 2 points left, and now I'm gonna talk about my Terramons, which two I selected, and um, what the typings are gonna be for this for the mods. So I was talking about Glowitzer before, and I really wanted to use it. Glowitzer is my first Terra Captain for this season. Um, we have to choose three typings for it. I mainly picked one step in water because it is a normal water type, a solar water type. So the second one is going to be dragon because I want to resist electric and grass, and it boosts the stats of dragon pulse with tremendously amount. So if you bring choice packs, Dragon Pulse with the Terra Dragon, it's gonna nuke some mons as well. But same with Terra Water, Water Pulse, or Surf, if I want to bring that. But I'm mostly gonna bring Water Pulse because it got boosted by the Mega Launcher. So and the last typing I'm gonna bring is Electric. It's gonna be a Electric's gonna be such a spammable typing to bring in the team. If you don't bring a ground type, it's gonna be easily clicking Terra Blast Electric on mons as well. And my second Terra typing, second Terramon is Arbok. Arbok as to F3 as well. So my first is gonna be Dark because I don't really have a dark resist. So with him being Terra Dark is very good because it can boost the crunch, the sucker punches. So we have a fast and strong priority in Terra Dark on the Arbok. And the second is Ground. Ground is because um, I can hit a very strong Choice Scarf, Terra Ground Earthquake into teams. And my third option is Fairy because for the defensive. Because I think Fairy is a very defensive Terra option to do. So yeah, these two are my Terra captains for this season. Glowitzer with Water, Dragon, and Electric, and Arbok with Dark, Ground, and Fairy. And with this, in case this is gonna be the team for me for season 6 of the Battle of Draft League, guys, I will upload this season, so you have a lot of battles from me as well. And guys, without further ado, I will see you guys back again for for Battle Up Season 6 Week 1 battle. So as we guys say out here, peace out.